I was trying to come up with something weird to say, and then I had it, and then I thought it was something else, and I completely forgot what I was talking about. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Scion's Become as Gods. We are officially in the second half of this entire like mini series. So I think we should start out the second half with something like super low key, something pretty chill, just like the characters hanging out. So that's what I've planned. If they decide to do something that's not that, that's on them, not on me. How are you all doing today?
Excellent.
Fantastic.
So I guess it's my job to go over like what happened last time. So last time it was your first ever like mission as a band of heroes, which we never actually came up with like the name for your band, which we could do that today. You'll have some time on the plane. And so you went to a fairly fancy beach resort where there has been this series of murders, and the police were called in, but they're like, it's kind of vampire, but not really vampire. And then you all figured out why it was not really vampire, because it was a vampire and a hydra. Through some pretty in-depth investigating, you were able to kill both. And as you're celebrating not only yourself, but being celebrated by the people who saw you fight off this massive hydra, because it was not hidden. Like people were in their like hotel rooms being like, I can't wait till we go to the beach tomorrow. Kaido got a text from a number that he recognized. It was from his parents with a picture of Meg and Eve saying Meg is enjoying time with her grandparents.
Gonna have to go shake, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Crack 'em.
Mm-hmm.
Shame.
Just tell us where they are.
So you have a throng of people just like, oh my god, you're great. Why are you all not happy? They're very confused, as in people like brought you like pina coladas, and you all don't seem to be
I'm still drinking the pina colada.
And
there we go.
I mean, Skip is drinking a pina colada because he's also thinking about how he's going to make grandparents' bodies as small as possibly can,
Right.
like digestible pieces.
Bite size, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you all now? I will use the US as a reference point, even though you're not in America, because we're not in the Earth. We're somewhere else. But the beach resort is somewhere near-ish, like to where California would be. And then Atusa is somewhere in the middle. And then if Meg is where you think Meg is, she would be in Okinawa. That's where your parents have a nice beach resort. And because I assume you would just like hack her phone and see where she is, she is in fact at the beach resort.
Good thing we're on the west, but not American West Coast, because we're about to fly somewhere. And I'm getting us free plane tickets because I don't have time to call people. Just start hacking, and hacking.
So wait, did you say she's at the beach resort, like where we're at?
In Japan.
Kaido's. You would know that Kaido is from people with money, and so they have a massive house, but they also have a nice like beach house.
Gotcha. So not this beach resort.
No.
That beach. Thanks for clarifying. Like they're stalking us and they kidnapped her brother.
Do they want us to come to them? Because it just seems very inflammatory. Like it seems like that's something. If they understand how we actually think of them, and they should. I was pretty clear.
Yeah.
Why would they just tell us where they are and that they've done something we disapprove of?
I think they really enjoyed your company, there, Skip, and they're looking for a reunion. You gonna help them out?
Oh man, we're gonna party.
Yeah. Maybe one or both of them have like a terminal disease and they're just trying to speed things up.
I mean, people pay a lot of money for the amount of quality of time they're about to get from me.
I knew we should have killed him from the beginning.
Then why didn't you?
Well, we were thinking about you and your reputation. There were cops around. We didn't think you wanted us to murk your parents.
You were all very kind. we can.
All right, we better go get on this plane.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Let's go. Here's your forwarding all the information. Here's the ticket.
One for you and one for you.
So you're not spending the night here?
I'm not. Y'all can do
We don't
it.
have time for that.
I'm gonna sleep on the plane.
I'll sleep when they're dead.
Gotcha.
In
So
fact, flying over the Pacific, you usually get unlimited food, drinks, and snacks, and it is glorious. Most glorious.
Nice.
so then you make your way to the airport. Many people are very like adamant that you stay with them because like you're heroes. Why are you leaving? You just did something. You don't have to like do everything a thing all the time. Like come hang out, party. I got the new Xbox. Just stay. Damn it. But you make your way. You get on the plane, and the flight is about 17 hours.
Yep.
So you have a lot of time to stay in your anger. What are you all going to do on this 17-hour flight that I assume you're in first class because that's what you would do?
I'm meditating.
Skip is getting into internet arguments.
Okay, we got one meditating, one trolling behavior. What else we got?
I'm gonna try to meditate and see if there's like tiers in the afterlife. You know what I mean? Like
Gotcha.
those most honored, those that are mid tier, those that are the lowest. I'm gonna see if I can reserve a spot for Kylo's parents, the lowest tier possible.
Aww,
Okay.
nice. You're a bro, Ruben.
So we got two meditators, one troll. Well, Kaido and Ahanu. What are y'all doing?
Go for it.
You kind of. Oh, okay. I'm researching my parents' most recent history on like social media, easy access, low hanging fruits. You know,
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out just what have they been up to, what have they been visible for? Because I assume a lot of their stuff's not visible, so I'm going to try to make those connections.
Right. And Ahanu, what do you got?
So I think I'm gonna eat a bunch at first. Just be like, hey, can I get like 2 of those? And just like chow for a while. And then, well, that didn't use up nearly as much time as I was hoping. So then I'm just gonna fiddle. I will pull out my phone and like open my app that I use to dink with my music. And every so often I'll walk up to one of my fellows and just be like, okay, so can you hear this sound? No? Okay. What about this one? Yes? All right. And then I'm just making like a checklist of sounds that I should be using for music and
So you
sounds
can
that... Right.
Gotcha. All right, then let's start with Avis. What specifically are you meditating on? Is it just like calming your mind, or is there something you are like focusing on?
So it would be like a warrior meditation before you go in. It's not about anger, but it's about being focused on the goal.
Gotcha. So then roll me. Where are you? Roll me an occult. Focus on the goal. An occult composure roll.
I have 0 occult, so. Can you see the composure? Because I only have one window open.
Yes. Okay, composure came through. And as you meditate, you think back to when you were hanging out with Shiva, and Shiva giving you kind of mixed signals, in like she was like, you're your own person, but also being like, you're me and I'm you, and you're like, I don't know what that means. And like it's 17 hours, so you have time to like really make your way through. But as you consider what it means to be Shiva, this god of destruction and dance, and how all the Shivan qualities like intermingle, you start to focus your mind on the task at hand. And you think about how there was a time, had you like given into those destructive impulses in the beginning, this probably wouldn't have happened. And so you resolve yourself not to let that happen again. You have 3 enhancements that you can use at any time for a destructive act in the upcoming battle.
Ooh.
Yay!
Let's go with meditation number 2. You just leave your body and go to the underworld to get a better understanding of what's going on and how you can reserve a place for the lowest. One, you realize something very quickly because they worship different deities. You would have to like probably call in some favors to get them. There are death deities that Kaido will be more familiar with, and that's who would probably get them unless you were to make some sort of trade or just take them. Like once you got them, you can put them wherever you want.
Bother Kaido then. Just, hey, I got a quick question.
What's up, ma'am?
Obviously, the different pantheons, and obviously, different purviews. Obviously, my family's purview so far has been death, darkness, spooky shit, right? So, however, your parents come from like a different pantheon. They worship differently, How would I go about petitioning with your gods of death to make sure that your parents are just unhappy for the rest of their own lives?
Solid question. So,
Is there a guy
Right.
you can call? Like, is
is
there?
that like Shinigami? Is it Shinigami here?
Yeah.
Is there a thing for that? Okay. So be like, yeah, we have Shinigami, we have death gods, they're reapers and they rule the afterlife. There's lots of them.
Cool. Okay, so do you like have their numbers, or like, am I gonna have to like? Is there a fax machine?
I mean,
or-
I'm an occult investigator. Do I have their numbers?
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, give me an occult not investigation, an occult. Yeah, it is investigation, right? Yeah, an occult investigation roll. Let's see if you know how to get in contact with these Shinigamis.
Is it investigation? I don't have investigation.
Wait. Maybe it's not investigation. It is. You're right. Give me an occult intellect roll, just like if you know how.
Okay. And then I have the magical crimes extra thing on occult.
Oh, nice. So let's see. 1. Okay, so 3. The easiest way for sure would be to simply call your pops. He is essentially like one of the primary god in the kami.
Mm-hmm.
You could do that, but you do know that being trapped in a tin can with your pops for 14 more hours is not ideal.
Yeah.
Other than that, a fellow death god could enter some sort of trance. Whether they receive him or not is up to them.
Him, my dad, or him a Shinigami?
The other, like a fellow death god or someone whose aspect is of death. So Ruben would be able to enter some sort of trance and like look for other like death bringers.
Okay. I'm gonna try to psych my friend up because I'm going through some shit, but he's going through some shit too. So I'm be like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. And I rub my hands like this, and I'm gonna like slap him on the forehead. And I'd be like, all right, now you focus.
Hey,
Sit down.
okay,
and
I'm focused.
focus and think Shinigami, and then you just go find him, and that's how you do it.
Just gotta think about it. This is like Wizard of Oz shit.
I gave you the touch, man. That was the important part.
Oh, okay, cool. No,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
You
Okay.
just have to like do it now, so it's
Oh,
fine.
sick. Hey, thanks, Kaido. And I'll just do
no
the
problem,
bro
man.
hug. That didn't like give it back, did it? Like, you gotta do it again, or like, is it? All right, cool.
I will. If you run out, let me know.
Damn it. I'm gonna go try to
We'll do it
communion with
High five
Shinigami.
face.
Fine. Just right, boop, right in the third eye. I gotcha.
Oh yes, this I could not have asked for anything better. Yep.
I don't
All
like
right.
that.
This is what's gonna happen.
Yep.
So you head back to your chair and once again meditate. And you look around and you try to enter the world of the Shinigami, the Japanese underworld. And you get there, it's peaceful, it is quiet, but you feel a presence staring at you. It's very similar to when you first entered your own underworld, and your aunt was, I'll admit it, being kind of creepy.
Ian Spoopy.
Little spoopy, it's fine. But you feel this presence staring at you, and then you hear this voice. You don't belong here.
I don't. But I've come to speak, to parlay, if you will. Most humbly and most graciously and respectfully, I seek a Shinigami, someone who is powerful, someone who knows this land.
Shinigami, interesting. They're all busy right now, but maybe I can help you.
And then reveal yourself so I can see you.
Oh, that's not what you want. I will give you my name though. I'm Izanami.
Okay. Would Ruben know anything about Izanami?
Give me a straight up, once again, occult. Actually, no, you could do occult or culture, whichever is higher. Intellect roll.
Gotcha. So, oh no. Okay, intellect and occult.
True. Whatever Gilbert knows, Ruben knows.
Okay. Lord Izanami, it is humbling to be in your presence, albeit without sight. This is truly an honor.
I like how you operate, child. What can I do for you?
I've come to petition. There are two that will join your ranks very soon. They
Oh,
are not of my purview.
there are thousands that will join my rank. But I
Yes.
assume if you're here, these are two that you have special interest in.
Yes, we seek to place them here ourselves with our own hands.
Why?
Go on, I apologize.
Well, she would just say, why is that? Like, she is interested, but clearly looking for more information.
These two are evil. They have committed a heinous act. They have harmed a family member. They have taken a family member. I know that you can appreciate family.
Ooh,
The-
smooth.
These two have caused us harm in the past, and against our warnings to leave us alone, they've escalated the situation. They can't be forgiven, not on our part. I admit to you that if they were under my control, if they were to go to my realm, I would have a special place reserved for them. They think themselves high, possibly even higher than yourself. I'm sure that when they arrive here, they will petition against your ruling, against your judgment. I seek
Yeah.
to give them new insight into their place in this world, into your world.
I've met a lot of people like that in my time. But if you want them, take them. Like I say, I have thousands coming. 2 does not bother me at all, as long as the loss of life continues.
Thank you, Lord Izanami. This will not be forgotten.
Before you leave, and correct me if I'm wrong, you seem troubled.
May I speak freely and honestly?
Of course.
I am quite troubled. I have been given power through my blood and my birthright. And albeit it will not compare to yours, it may never compare to yours. This power troubles me. I'm a peaceful man. I don't seek blood when words can do the action just as well. And yet, a piece of me, the piece that has been awoken, seeks now blood, seeks death.
I see. You are just a young Shinigami. And you feel movement around you.
Mm.
Oh boy.
And you feel these hands come over your like shoulders. And even though once again you can't see because these fucking death gods are like, no vision for anybody. You can tell just by the feeling on like these are not quite skeletal hands, but the flesh is like hanging off them. And she leans in and whispers, young one, death is not violence. For if there was no death, no one would survive.
I know that in my heart to be true. But I have never carried the judgment out before.
Do it once. And perhaps then you'll have a different opinion on this birthright you have.
Perhaps.
Well, if you have any other questions, please return anytime. I don't get a lot of living visitors anymore.
Thank you, Izanami no Kami. This wisdom you've bestowed won't be forgotten, nor will this gift. Should you need anything, if it isn't within my power, I will aid you.
Oh, don't worry. I will reach out anytime. And you should notice that when you use your power again, it's slightly different.
Oh, shit.
Goodbye, young Shinigami. Presence is
Now
gone.
I will leave.
Here's the thing, though. You're kind of lost.
Oh, fuck me.
Coming back to you in a second.
Didn't do in the head hard enough.
God, I need a boop.
I'll get it next time.
Skip.
I need a poop.
I need a poop.
Skip. Where are you trolling?
Well, at the moment, Skip is on Reddit because he got really upset at a conversation because at some point he like mutters out loud like Aikido is not superior to Krav Maga. It's not even the same. It's apples and oranges. It's not even apples and oranges. It's apples and race cars. So he moves from that chat because it's a little too close to home, and now he's currently having a heated argument about which is the best sandwich, trying to get people to understand the nuance between best and like classic, because obviously club sandwich is the best sandwich because it's the classic of the sandwiches. But like this isn't talking about preference, and he just kind of goes and spirals that way.
Question: what's your name
On
what's your
on
username?
Reddit,
Yeah.
oh, wow. Asterisk Uncle Asterisk Iro.
And so you get into this, and once again, it is spiraling out of control. You're just like, they don't understand. They don't understand. And then someone's like, wait, I know you. You're that guy from Atusa. You're Skip.
I don't know what you're talking about. That dude sucks.
And other people are like, oh my God, Skip, how dare you? Skip would never say club is the best sandwich. You don't know Skip. And then it's like you have taken this forum and spiraled it into a Skip forum. And then people are like pissed at you because you're like, Skip sucks. People are like, you don't fucking know Skip. Someone else is like, I'm Skip. I don't think I suck. They're like, bullshit, you're not Skip.
Skip's favorite sandwich is a dick sandwich. Boom! You are the ones who are the ball lickers.
And so you are watching essentially your legend grow in real time. As you've like started to learn that like a lot of the power that comes from being a hero is not just the like natural birthright. Like anyone can be born of like a god. Like they fuck damn near everything. So there's actually a lot of heroes, but really where the power comes from is people believing in you. That like increases your power. You for this session, rather than having one legend, you have two.
Ooh.
Dope.
Ahanu.
He's stamping us up because he's gonna throw some shit right at our
I
faces.
would never do that. Ignore what happened.
He's gonna politely lay the shit right in front of us and watch us walk into it.
Why do I feel like this plane ride is like the room in the dungeon in Zelda that happens to have all the pots in it?
Yep.
I don't know what you mean.
Uh-huh.
Ahanu, you
Yeah.
are figuring it like not mentally, you're actually taking note of like what tones people can actually hear. And you're sitting next to this older man, and he's like, well, what are you doing there, Sonny?
Turn up my music.
Turn up?
Put my headphones on. Turn up my music.
And then he will grab your headphone, lift it up. Can you not hear me? Hello?
I couldn't. Sorry. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm just watching your magic tablet thingy. I like your music.
How old are you? Thanks.
He looks to be in, if not 100, like very close to hitting the century mark.
Thanks.
Yeah, I like that tone right there. It's
This one here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Boop. There you go.
He just like sits back and like gets transported to a new world.
Boop 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 boop.
Wait, could you do that just a little while longer? It reminds me of it being a child.
Just gonna scroll through and find some songs and just play them. There you go.
Are you playing songs that you made or that other people made?
Why don't we start with ones that I made and see what he does? If he explodes, I'll apologize and clean that up, and then
He doesn't explode, but he does thoroughly enjoy the entirety of that song.
Hmm. Interesting. Do you have an 8-track player? What do you have at home?
Oh, I sold my music box a long time ago.
Your music box, yeah. Why wouldn't it be a music box? Of course. Well, I would say I could send you a complimentary copy of my CD, but if you don't have a CD player, then
No, my daughter can get me a CD player.
oh, you have a daughter. Is she
Yeah.
like 90? What?
No, she's 60.
Oh, okay. Well, sure. Why not? Actually, I think I have some in my bag. I'll just go check. You got those? I'll be back. I'm gonna go up and get my carry-on and pull out some CDs.
Mm-hmm. You get the CDs. You bring it to him. He said, "Oh, thank you. You remind me of my grandson."
See, now Jeremy is having an issue with this, but I can't. I gotta leave it. I gotta keep it out of my mind. Okay. Cool. So you can hear all of that.
Yes, I have my hearing aid on. It helps.
Oh. Interesting. I'm gonna go into my app and try some different noises. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna make a note to myself to make sure to send hearing aids out with CDs. So your grandson, you say?
Yes.
What does he do?
I don't know. He hasn't spoken to me since he was 15.
That's how old is he now?
32.
Oh, okay. That's terrible. If he was still 15, then I mean,
That would not be a big thing. Yeah.
It's, just kind of hang out while he listens to my music.
Yeah. Anytime you try to go back to work, he just kind of gloms on you.
Are there in-flight movies and stuff?
Yeah, but he's not watching. It's on.
Yeah.
He's just not watching it.
I'll turn my attention to the in-flight movie since I can't work on my stuff.
I mean, and he still talks to you. It's up to you whether you just ignore him or not. But he's, giving pictures and hey, let me tell you this story about my grandson when he was 16. I mean, 10. At some time, something happened.
Yeah, I'll chit chat with him. That's fine.
Yeah.
If he says anything that seems pointedly awkward, weird to me, I might react differently. But
give me a culture. Yeah, culture would be the best one. Culture cunning roll.
Stupid cunning.
He is. Every story he's told about his grandson involves a chipmunk in the background.
Oh, I think chipmunks are cool. I have a friend who has a chipmunk too. It's a flip. It's a really cool chipmunk. Yeah, she has tricks that it can do. It has this little chariot. That part I can tell you. And it pulls the chariot around. It's really cute.
He doesn't seem fazed by it. You're not sure he actually heard what you said. He just likes the attention. But, yeah.
Cool.
Kaido, while your friend is entertaining a friendly individual, you are looking up what your parents have been doing outwardly.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't require a roll. That's super easy. Your parents have recently, within the past few years, started the Kaido Foundation. It is a charity that is said to help young children who have been like lost in the war, help them get out of poverty and start them on a better life.
A little insulted, but okay. If that's the superficial stuff, I'm gonna dig deeper. I was hoping to start like, okay, they were in these cities, they're doing these big things, so then like dig deeper into what else is going on in those cities, like things maybe I've investigated or heard or.
Gotcha. So they've spent most of their time in Okinawa, which you know is weird for them. Like they didn't even live in Okinawa; they lived in Tokyo. And Okinawa was the beach house. It was like we're going to entertain guests. We want to show them like a nice hangout spot, so we're going there. So the fact that they're staying there is fairly odd. Give me that. Let's go. Are you looking for mundane crimes or magical crimes?
Whatever the weird shit that I'm aware of that they're into is.
Okay. So that would be mundane. So give me technology resolve, because this is going to take a long time to get through all of this.
Don't have a lot of resolve.
Okay, that's 2 successes. You do know that around the time the Kaido Foundation started, there were a lot more missing children. Police are still trying to figure out like what's going on. There's been like no evidence of these children, and so they don't know where to begin. They've called in a few like bands of heroes to attempt to find out, but no one's able to figure out anything out.
Do I know any police in Okinawa?
Do you? No, you probably would not have gone back to Okinawa. Do they know you? Yes.
Okay. I might start sending some emails on the plane. A little too loud for calls. Reach out and see, hey, can you help a friend out? Give me some information.
Almost immediately, you get 5 responses.
Oh God. I have a really obnoxious email, by the way. It's like kaido@me.com.
So you get 5 police officers or 5 separate emails of willingness to help. 3 say they will pick you up at the airport.
All right, I'll let them know how many I have in my party. But I'm gonna do something nice, like buy a souvenir for them on the way out. Like, here, this Okinawan magnet for you. I signed it.
Don't sell it on the internet.
You're all getting ready to land. Everyone starts to like rouse, except for Ruben, Ruben's a good sleeper. Like Ruben slept through this damn near this whole thing.
Oh shit.
Ruben, you have been wandering around this place for what feels like 20 hours.
I'm so fucked.
I might say Ruben
God.
sleeps like.
Oh God. And this is still in the Shinigami realm of the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, this is where I live now. I don't know what to do.
Externally, can you tell there's anything off?
No one else can. You possibly. You know that this is not a sleep, but actual like a type of meditation. There are a few beads of sweat that just hint at his inner turmoil of like, oh shit, I am now officially dead.
How do we wake up someone from a meditation trance?
Few ways. One, like a sudden shock from the outside could do it. That has a tendency to. It could stop his heart depending on where he is. And considering it's Ruben, it might actually kill him. Two, you could enter the meditation trance like with him, and like escort him out. Three, you could just wait it out. Like it is very rare that someone is trapped in a meditation trance, although not unheard of.
I'll give him a couple minutes.
Okay. So
I might change my mind, but give him a couple minutes.
If we're landing and he didn't wake up, I'm gonna think that like I did something wrong, and I'm absolutely gonna boop him again. like that was not.
I'll tell you guys what's going on. I'll tell you
Oh,
it's
if
like,
he says
hey,
that,
he's in
I
a
will
trance,
absolutely
so like.
Right in the forehead.
I'll tell you to give him a second because I don't want you to stop his heart. So I'm gonna tell you to give him a second.
Wake him up. There's a water bottle, and I have the thing, and like we have options. Fine.
you could waterboard him.
Would that wake him up?
I mean, possibly.
Certainly wake me up. I mean,
Because I will absolutely
Way to make
go up there and like look like I'm like nuzzling you or something, and then just like throw like a over your face, start giving you the shower of health.
is that what they call it nowadays?
Right?
Is that what we're gonna call this?
I mean, you want it or not?
Wandering through death trees. I don't want anything. I just am.
Speaking of those death trees, you see something flitting in the distance.
Don't like that. Do I notice like what it looks like, or is it just like movement in the distance?
It's too small to tell right now. You're too far from it. You have to get closer.
Dude, my curiosity, Chaz. I'm gonna get closer because I'm dumb.
So
Walk right into your plans every time.
This is a good plan. I promise you. You get closer and you see a familiar obsidian butterfly.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Following the butterfly.
And
Just
as you
the
follow
white
the
rabbit
butterfly,
eyes.
you see you are leaving that Shinigami underworld. And right as the plane lands with that like jostle, Ruben,
Oh my god. She who invites. Okay.
Avis is like literally holding me back, and the flight attendants are probably yelling at us.
like, no, you have to sit down, sir. You have to sit down.
Yeah, like
Plane's already
right as he
landed.
sits
Why are
up,
you
I'm like
yelling?
leaning over with the electrified nipple clamps. I'm just like, all right, you ready?
Where did you get those? Who's
The old man,
The
the
old
old man
man is
next
like-
to me had him. Yeah.
Hi. I might be seeing you really soon. Okay.
One's ready to waterboard him. The other one's gonna electrocute him with the waterboarding. This is just fantastic.
Did we land?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh shit, did somebody call Blanche? Should we have called Blanche? I was gonna try to call Blanche, but I didn't know I was gonna sleep for like 17, 18 hours.
Breathe first, man.
And then you hear on the intercom, we have a slight delay as there are police officers on the runway. We will not be able to land until they finish their park until we finish their investigation. We apologize for this inconvenience.
Oh, this doesn't sound
I gotta get off.
Gonna glance
Are
at
we on the
Kaido.
tarmac, or are we still? We
On the
landed,
tarmac.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, oh, that's us. We'll just get our things. We'll go. That's fine.
No, sir, I don't think we can let you leave if the police are here for you.
that's us.
No.
Yeah,
We're
they're here for us.
professional.
It's fine.
We're professional.
Oh, do you have some water? Because
Actually,
I'm
if they try to stop us, I'm just gonna pull the emergency exit that I was probably sitting at.
Oh my god, why would they seat you near an emergency
then the-
exit?
You were probably next to me, meditation buddy.
Right?
And there's
Big
probably a
red
slot.
Yeah, yep.
I'm
So
gonna wear
there's
that
we can't let you go, ma'am. Don't do. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm gonna give them my parents' information for billing.
We can't, sir.
This is where the fine goes to, and then you just let them know.
That's 2 out. I'm assuming everyone else follows.
Yeah, Skip gets up, and as he's leaving, he just leans into the flight attendant and goes, "The cordon bleu was old," and then he jumps out.
It really was. I'm gonna hand the electrified nipple clamps back to the old man. I enjoy the music, and then I'll jump out.
Thank you, kind sir.
Apologize feverishly. I'm really sorry about this. Yeah, no. Seats were great. Service was great. 17 hours, fucking solid. Great airline. And I'm just gonna dip down the slide and cover my ears because jet engines are loud as shit.
Yeah. And so they're like, I guess. And they watch as, big salutes to Kaido. One police officer, very similar to the other one back home, runs up and gives you a big hug and is wearing his hair just like you. And
Oh, nice. There, young Padawan.
please, right this way. We'd love to help you.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited to work with you. Your force, I've heard such great things. It's a very important mission.
And so you get in what amounts to a limousine police car.
Ooh.
You know, as we're walking up, I'm just gonna like slide up next to Skip and walk along and just look at him and be like, "So, since we're here to murder her parents, do you think it's the best idea that we are being escorted by the police?"
Right.
Whatever. And then I just walk on.
There's many ways to get to the destination, my friend Ahanu.
And if you're on your way to murk some people in a fancy paddy wagon, is a really great way of doing it.
I like it. I like your thinking.
I'm just telling you right now, cops aren't going to stop me this time.
Oh, no. No. It's fine.
I don't know if it needs to be said, but I'm saying it.
I mean, I thought I had to be nice. I don't have to be nice now.
So you get into the limo and you're driving. Champagne is poured for everyone.
Why don't we live here, guys?
Okinawa's the shit. Why don't you bring us to your home more often?
Why don't we try and kill your parents all the time?
Right?
You mean metaphorically, right, Skip?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, whatever.
With Hanu's music, right?
It's a very American.
Wait a minute. Actually, does remind me though. Avis, do you have a brother?
Aw, do I have a brother?
Or like,
If you have a brother, it is not like your brother, but Shiva's brother. Does
Do I have a brother? I don't know.
It's a good question.
Shiva have a brother?
Shiva has a brother.
You're not that connected. You're not that connected to Shiva to know Shiva has a brother yet.
I'm just curious because the guy that I was sitting next to on the plane was talking about how I reminded him of his grandson who has a squirrel, and like you're the only person I've ever seen that like owns a squirrel.
Oh, I don't know.
And it's a family thing, right? Like your squirrel's a family thing. So
it's absolutely a family thing, yes. Did Charlie come?
You are aware that at this point, if you want Charlie there, Charlie just shows up. You're not sure how it happens,
nice.
But okay.
Teleporting fire squirrel.
Doesn't make anybody seem crazy at all.
Kaido, by the way, while I was passed out, I spoke with your pantheon's goddess of creation and death. So that was terrifying and fun. But
Yeah, how's
long
she?
story
Good.
short, she's very, very ominous.
She's hot, right?
Didn't see her, was kind of terrified. She told me I didn't want to see her. I took her word for it. So, when a goddess of creation and death tells you you don't want to see me, you kind of listen. I mean, that's what I'm learning at least.
That's what I'm learning at least. Amazing.
Long story short, we have been given a gift. And I'll just whisper, if your parents happen to just die, then they don't get to go to your version of the underworld. They're coming to mine.
What are you gonna do with them?
I would really like some ideas on that. Izanami and I had a conversation, and I don't know if I feel better or feel just weirder. I don't know. I've never been one to pass judgment. It's not really my bag.
I'm gonna side eye him real quick because I know what happened last summer.
I've never been really one to pass judgment, but this is kind of like this is my job now, so I'm open to some pointers, and I feel family is very important, so I feel like maybe you should get some
I put
say
my
in it.
hands on his shoulders and I want to be like, "You got this, man. You just gotta lean into it. It's better if you lean into it."
Are there toilets in your underworld?
You want to go visit?
Well,
I
no,
don't
I'm
think-
just
I
think
don't-
you could have they could be your toilet cleaners for the
Well,
rest of
they're not
eternity.
I don't know. Like, you could tell me. Like, I don't.
No, there's not really toilets. Everything's dead, so there's
But
not
like,
really.
there's posters of Izanami, so like, I know that.
Yeah, no, she's a special lady.
Well, why don't
Also,
you-
she said she's gonna visit whenever, so I don't know if I just fucked that all up. So
Did you give her your number? Like, is it like a, you finally listen to Al Qaeda's advice?
I think I was respectful. I don't know. She seemed to appreciate that, but I don't think I'm. First off, if I was trying to pursue, she'd be way out of my fucking league.
No, you gotta go in with confidence, man. This
I
confidence.
let me reiterate: God of
A
creation
death
and
god
death.
is a lonely world, right? You found one.
Okay,
He's
but God
beautiful.
of creation and death.
You're a
I mean,
nice
I've only
guy.
got
Yeah, I
purview
bet.
of death.
Guess who she needs to create? Probably. I'm gonna do like a little dance. It's
Kaido,
okay. Put yourself out there, man.
right.
It's
Can we
fine.
focus? Can we focus on the task at hand?
This is the new you.
I'm just gonna look up at the sky and be like, I'm so sorry if this is not what I meant. Just oh god.
Ruben, tell us about your underworld. Maybe it'll help us figure out what to assign Kaido's parents with.
Well, you ever been to the DMV?
Whoa. That
It's a
bad,
big-
huh?
It's a big ass line. It moves a lot quicker than the DMV, but I'd imagine, I didn't really go step past the big glowing portal. It's not really I don't think I'm there yet.
Could you can you make them like tiles on the ground that people walk on, or really just stand on because they're never going to actually move, right?
No,
Or what if you put a line and you tell them that if they fill out the right form, they can get out. So they got that little hope.
Right. Oh, but the
Think
form
that,
they fill out actually moves them to a longer line.
Yeah, no, like Skip said, whenever we dealt with them the first time, they're trash. So I want them to realize they're trash. So I would like them to be stuck with, you know what they say, no matter how much money we have, we all end up in the same type of grave. I want them to kind of realize that. So all the peasant folk that they look down on, I want them to be mingling with them. Preferably people that they've wronged, so they can get the
Maybe
side eye.
serving them?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I like that.
Here's what you do. You make yourself an afterlife TGI Friday, and you make them wear clopins for eternity.
I like that. It's a good idea. They got to get like the 37 pieces of flair and
All that.
tables.
Make sure that you assign some kind of manager to them. It's not the same experience if you don't have a manager up your ass every 30 seconds.
New high school kid who just graduated.
Right.
He's like he's above them, you know.
Bullies them and takes their tips.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that a lot. Thanks, guys. I appreciate this.
Skip, I like your thinking.
I've worked in service industry.
Right.
And as you're talking, the police officers are. So, what are we doing now?
You are
Sightseeing.
refilling this glass.
Oh, yeah.
My cup run is empty, sir.
I don't want to tell him to go to the resort. I want us to like have a home base, and I want him to take us to our home base. And so I'll probably pick somewhere on the island that's like accessible, like a bigger district by the mall, and then we can just kind of get around through public transit.
Gotcha. We talking hotel? We talking like an Airbnb type thing?
Hotel.
Okay. So you go to like a fancy business hotel, and they're like, "We're happy to be of service. If you need anything, just let us know."
Fake name hotel. John Smith.
John Smith. So you got your rooms. The police are on call for any help you might need. At this point, it's coming up on 24 hours since you got that text.
Let's go over there.
I'm gonna call Meg. I'm gonna call her first.
Okay, so you call Meg. No answer.
Oh my god. Okay.
Can you tell
Ido,
what
which
phone
way
is?
did you? What resort was this? Your parents own? Ido Resort?
It's that. Yeah, it's that way.
Google, bye.
Yeah, same though.
I'm really on calling. I know my mom will answer. I know she'll answer, and I don't want to call her.
I'm still walking. You can walk and talk if you want, but I'm already leaving.
I'm behind you.
Well, Kaido, you checked to see where her cell phone was before, right?
Yes, I can do that. Ahanu wisdom for the win. Okay. I'm in like an emotional spiral. So when she didn't answer, I'm like, I don't know what to do with my life.
It's a good thing Ahanu's here.
And then
Lay in the logic.
Hacking and following people. That's what I'm gonna do. Find her on TikTok. I'm gonna hack her TikTok GPS. 'Cause I know she's on it.
Yeah. She's actually posted a lot of pictures in the last like 5 hours.
Good. Okay, I'm all over that.
Like a lot of pictures, like she and Eve on the beach, she and Eve in the beach house. In one of the pictures, there is Yusuke, who like actually like grew up with you, kind of. He was like kind of a butler, or like butler in training type thing. He had like a couple, like 5, maybe 8 years on you at the time. Apparently he's still there. Apparently fucking Adam's there in like one of the pictures.
Of course he is.
Don't fucking trust Adam. I don't fucking trust Adam.
So, like, is it weird to anyone else that like Eve is here? Like, did they also kidnap Eve, or do they think
the picture had Eve and Meg in it?
No, Eve is an android. I've just said that I suspect her, but we don't.
I'm jumping on all of the assumption horses. I have like 4 horses I'm riding right now.
So like just scroll through hers, like, and check Eve's TikTok and just be like, you know, make sure there aren't any "this is us getting kidnapped" selfies or anything like that.
Okay. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, going through lots of the same images that Meg had, Eve also has. If you go far enough back, you remember that Meg was hanging out with Eve. There's a picture like with Meg and Eve at a comedy club, and Adam was there. And then there is a mom and or grandpa show up. Everybody picture family time. Eve says, I truly love when families get together. Hashtag family, hashtag comedy club, hashtag Meg is the best. I don't know. Lots of hashtags. And then the picture of like them when they find out they get this free trip to Japan. Oh my god, free trip to Japan. There's a whole bunch of pictures of them on like first class. They have a massive like sundae. Meg is like pulling off the banana and Eve's like, no, you have to eat your fruit. Hashtag fruit is bad. Hashtag only sugar. Like it tells a story of what's happening.
I'm gonna call that cop back in Ishiza. And I'm gonna just, when he answers his phone, I'm so disappointed in you. And I'm gonna hang up.
Why would you do that to him?
So, as
Right,
we
what did that cop ever do to you?
He
watching
failed,
my daughter.
right?
Let her go to Japan. Fired.
So,
fired.
I'm not saying we shouldn't. I'm gonna look around, make sure no one's listening. We shouldn't, off your parents because they are kind of giant douchebags. But it doesn't seem like they kidnapped Meg so much as said, Meg, do you want to go to Okinawa? And Meg was like, of course I do, and left.
Well, here's the thing, though. There was a very clear boundary set, and that boundary was crossed. And so I'm going to cook them, and I'm going to eat them.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying we, first of all, probably don't want to do it in front of Meg.
Not in front of Meg.
And we should make sure that she understands that ditching the police, going to a comedy club, meeting up with her grandparents, going 17 hours to Okinawa, not the best of choices.
I mean, only a few of those aren't the best of choices.
Right?
I mean,
not all of those are bad decisions.
Like, if it were you or me, they'd be great choices. But it's Megan. She shouldn't do those things yet, right? Or am I just...
Right.
I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not her dad.
You're absolutely right. And you don't know, man. And I'm gonna like start like losing it a little bit. Like that's how they get you, and they trick you with the thing, and then you end up in these rooms, and they're training you for this stuff, and then it's evil, and then they're all lying and killing people. And I'm just gonna compose. Okay.
I just gently push some
gonna,
pills into your hand.
I'm gonna whisper to Ruben, and I'm gonna say, I'm not responsible for what that girl sees.
I'll look up and just hide my phone because I've been Googling pictures of Izanami at this point, just wondering, hey, maybe you know what? Maybe I am in her league. And just
maybe is she?
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I completely agree. I'll just put my phone away.
Izanami actually has TikTok.
What?
Yeah, she does.
Is she on Hot or Not?
No.
There's
Like
no
even
Hot.
on TikTok,
I don't know.
pictures of her.
I'm not still a thing.
I know. It is in this world.
Ourselves.
Check out her TikTok.
It's mostly like like nature images. Like look at this like tree. Or like she'll take a picture of like the tree as she's walking. And she'll talk, but like it's never on her.
Fair. Mystery's good. Again, hiding my phone from Avis. Just, yeah, no, I completely agree.
I am assuming that the group is walking and talking.
Yeah, I
Because
think
I
that,
was walking.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
following your authority right now.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Are we there yet?
no, it's a good 2-mile walk. And Kaido, you remember that one of your favorite parts about the beach house was that it didn't go like it wasn't just a house on the beach. You had to like walk through a cave to get there. It was a pretty short cave, like 500 feet, but it had like beautiful, like glowing moss, and so it always felt like you were being transported to this new world.
I'm gonna ask Ahanu. I'm like, hey ma'am, if you like get any weird vibes or like smell anything weird, let me know. They're tricky.
Let me know when we get to the front of the cave.
Yeah, so this cave is it the only way in and out?
Mm-hmm.
What if what if we go rent jet skis and like go like tearing up on the beach, and we're like, "Blam, motherfuckers!"
Only if you splash someone.
Right.
That's who you gotta splash
Oh.
somebody.
I will absolutely splash whoever you want.
I mean, do you have jet skis?
Well, we could.
So the beach itself, you can do jet skis, but the house is like in the cave.
Damn
My
it.
parents are weird, man. They're weird. It just,
But they may
don't
not
ask.
see it coming if we come
This
from the
this
ocean.
is some rich people shit.
Yeah.
Right.
This is some weird Hugh Hefner, Batman wannabe, rich people bullshit is what it is. All right,
Hey, your parents don't know how to spend their money, and
rich people don't know how to spend money.
no, they're
I
wasteful.
mean, go get them.
I'm gonna, and I'm gonna
Shit.
steal their stuff.
Speaking of rich people,
List, like,
I'm gonna call Blanche while we're figuring out a game plan because we did have a deal with her.
Tell Blanche to get us jet skis.
Blanche, I also might be able to hook us up with some jet skis. Hopefully? Question mark.
Okay, so you call Blanche. Blanche has a policy that she never lets it ring more than once. She has like too much time to wait for ringing. So
No idea what time it is there.
let's see if it's about that time. Yeah, no, it's the middle of the night. She picks up. What is it, Ruben?
Miss Blanche. Hi. How are you?
Hi, I'm asleep. How are you doing?
We're doing great. So you know that job you sent us on, where we had a
I heard
deal.
you.
Like,
You solved it. Good job.
yeah, I just wanted to make sure that that was clear. We're all good. Side note, you know how you said if we solved it within a certain amount of time, we could spend the rest of the time doing beach day. So we're taking the beach days, but just in Okinawa.
Did I pay for this?
Shit, did Blanche fucking pay for this? No, not at all, man. We would never treat you like that. Absolutely not. You treat us too good for that.
You do what you
Alright,
want.
cool. Yeah, we're handling a personal matter. Just want to check in, let you know, your employer, you're important to us. More than our employer, you're our family. Okay, we just wanted to
I'm
be
your
sure.
family, and all of a sudden she like wakes up. She's like,
Oh fuck.
"What are you doing, Ruben?"
Jet skis, Ruben.
Ma'am, we're
Jet skis.
nothing. We're just do you have any hookups in Okinawa? We're looking for jet skis as well. We're just nothing. Yeah. It's on business. It's again a personal matter, but it is business. No, we're not just going to be, messing around in the sea or anything like that.
No,
I mean, I can definitely get you jet skis. I can get you jet skis anywhere in Japan.
Jet skis.
Yeah.
Question though, since it is a personal business matter, you're not going to do anything that I would be upset about, right, Ruben? Let me reiterate.
No.
You would not do anything that I'm going to find out about, right, Ruben?
Ma'am, I can promise you this will not upset you.
Nope. Did not say. I did say upset me. I changed my mind. Am I going to find out about this?
Ma'am, I can promise you that you will not find out about this. And if you do, you'll be proud of us, to say the very least.
I absolutely will not be proud of you, but I also will not find out.
Just
Hold
tell
on for
her,
a second. Let me send you some jet skis.
Ruben, tell
Thank
her
you
to
so
not
much,
watch the
Blanche.
news. Tell her not to watch the news for like a
you
month.
You might want to stay away from your television for a little bit.
Yeah.
Nope, you will do this. You're smarter than this, Ruben. You're not going to let anyone find out about this. That's
Yes,
how
ma'am.
you've learned.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for everything.
I
apologize for waking you. I'll text you. Let me know about jet skis, and I hope you have a wonderful sleep when you do get back to sleep.
Thank you, Ruben. Be safe out there.
And you as well, ma'am. Have a great night. And I'll click and just be like, that woman scares the living shit out of me, and like I don't understand.
After 42
Ruben,
times. Good job.
you got some shit on your nose.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
God.
Look, man, she scares the shit out of me. Something about I think I'm coming to finally realize powerful women, fucking kryptonite, guys. Like this is
Yeah, we know.
But we might have jet skis. She's working on it.
About 2 minutes later, you get a text from a local jet ski company saying that your jet ski rental that is 2 miles away has been verified.
God bless Blanche.
Okay, so how do we want to do this? Do we all want to go in on jet skis, or like part of us go in on jet skis and the other come in from the other side? We get them in a pincer, you know, like the
I'm officially tired of talking about how we're gonna do it. So
They're in
I'm
a
gonna walk through
cave.
this cave, and you guys find some jet skis,
yeah.
and you meet me
I
on
have
the
a
other
question
side.
about the beginning of the cave.
Hmm?
I have a question about the cave.
Yes.
Can we get like a sense of the layout, or like, because my first initial thought, I'll confess, was that they were going to be on the other side of the cave, and I've been practicing punching through mountains.
They are not on the other side of the cave. They are inside the mountain, like a hollowed out mountain.
Yeah, I'll probably draw like
Damn
a
it.
really frantic like map, like, oh my god, this is it, and it goes over here, and there's that, but I haven't been here since I was like 10, and there's this thing, and that
They
asshole
have a
used to be right
movie
there.
How much
theater
control?
in
How much
the
control have I
house?
gotten?
Don't hurt my daughter.
You've definitely gotten way more control than you would expect. But it's not like full control. So there's a low chance, but still a chance, you collapse the entire mountain.
That bad.
We also, I should also point out, Ms. Blanche said she doesn't want to hear about this later. So she's expecting us to be smart and discreet about this.
Well, who's the one that told her where we were?
I don't know what to say.
We should check in with her. She's our employer. You know, I like my new lifestyle. You know, I can pay for motorcycle parts. I don't gotta pick shit out of the junk heap.
Ruben, you're like a death bringer. You can get a new lifestyle.
I already got a
Ruben.
new lifestyle.
Ruben,
Expensive.
we've known Blanche for
That's
2
right.
years, Ruben.
We can implode a mountain and be discreet about it.
Ruben,
Yeah.
we've known Blanche for 2
Thank
years.
you.
Why
Also,
don't
we're
you
not gonna
just
implode the
ask
mountain
her
because
out?
I personally am selfish and I want the visceral response of bones in my hands. I'm trying. You understand? Like I want to tear things off people.
Yep. All right.
I'm with that.
Skip talked me out of punching the mountain, so I guess we're walking in the cave. You guys are taking jet skis.
We all have jet skis if we need them.
So
I'm
what?
walking in the cave. The jet skis don't go in the cave. I'm gonna walk into.
Fine. We'll jet ski later.
Jet skis for
Right. We can totally jet ski
They're
later.
the getaway jet skis.
While Skip's like talking about tearing them apart and everything, I kind of like twitch and some hair on my like ear starts growing out and my fangs get a little longer, so I like pop some pills. And I finally calm down. I'm just like, yeah, the cave's fine.
Well, I'm excited for whatever happens next over there. All right, let's go in the cave.
So you make your way, and it is still as glorious as ever. It is this like beautiful like aqua color. You don't know what these ferns or things are, but they are, you know, they're just like they line the caves, bioluminescent as you like walk through. And at the end, you see your beach house, and you hear music.
Is it weird music?
It's like modern mumble rap. Yep.
I'm
just gonna go in the front door.
The case investigator thing. Hold on, whichever one it is. Can I do quick study?
And what does that one do?
Sweep your eyes over a crime scene, collect clues almost immediately. Half the time you would need to perform an investigation. I want to like just walk around and just like eyeball sweep the shit out of this place. Be like, where's my daughter? What are they even doing? What's going on? Is the music hypnotizing them? Like,
No, you've actually fought with Meg about this particular song. You're like, oh my god, Meg, like get better taste. You actually hear her and the sound of another young girl like screaming and dancing in the back. There's no evidence of forced entry, no evidence of like someone like being locked in. It looks like they're here of their own free will.
Was anyone else there?
You hear the sound of 2 more bodies walking around, and there's evidence of like even more people here.
So, like, because like partying noises or like silent, probably security noises.
Half partying, half silent.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell them there's a ton of people here. Sounds like there's a party. They're here. My parents are here. They have security because they know what they did.
I mean, you know it's going to be awkward trying to kill your parents in front of security guards. Just saying.
We don't have to do it in front of security guards. I mean, I'll go get my daughter.
Also, I don't know why you're being so bashful. That doesn't sound awkward. I'm not shy.
So you handle that part. I'm gonna handle my daughter.
So you want us to get their attention? Is what you're saying?
That's a great idea, honey.
Or we can sneak in. It's up to you.
Or, okay, sneak in's better. Let's throw them off. Then they can't react as fast. But they have guards, so be careful for the guards.
Okay. I want to use this.
Sorry, Malachi.
I might want to use this opportunity to turn into a cat.
You did what now?
Do you do it like right
Turn
now?
into a cat.
I have a necklace that'll let me turn into a cat.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So you see Malachi not Malachi. You see Skip just kind of pawing at his necklace. And here's the question I should have asked, and this is bad storyteller at this point. What kind of cat we talking about? We talking like a black cat? We talking Siamese? We talking?
I wish I had a picture of my cat because that's what I'm going for. But kind of like looking like a Maine Coon, like a tabby Maine Coon.
Big cat.
So you watch as this tabby Maine Coon just kind of appears where Skip once was.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna like bow real low and I'm gonna be like, may I scratch your ears? Completely serious. I mean, good luck.
And Cat Skip just kind of like rubs the face on the boots.
I was kind of half curious to see if you were gonna talk or not, and then it was like, oh my god, I got to pet a kitty. Okay.
I don't. Can Cat Skip talk? Probably not. I didn't think so. Okay.
The cats have fairly obvious body language, so I was definitely gonna wait for like visual permission.
Sure.
Okay, I have a question. Does this scenario apply to office hours for me?
Office hours. Let's see.
That's when someone approaches me with a problem. If they can't, they get +1 enhancement to solve their problem themselves, and if they can't, then I get +1 enhancement to solve their problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna solve your problem for you, Kaido.
Thank you, Avis.
You just remember thank you in the middle of this.
Yeah.
I'll close my eyes. And I like this.
All right. So you have Cat Skip. Avis is essentially back at work solving people's problems. The party is jumping in there. What will you all do?
Walk in the front door.
Yeah, Cat Skip is going to walk through the front door and not really try and sneak around at all because, oh my god, it's a cat, and that's distracting. But also like unassuming.
Yeah.
Everyone's worried about a random cat. Everyone really excited about a random cat.
So then, yeah, you go to the front door, turn the handle, it opens. Cat Skip just walks in, as Cat Skip is wont to do. And on the map, you can see what's happening. I'm just gonna drop you in here. Caskip is just like meandering.
Meandering.
Aw.
I can't see the map. My thing doesn't let me do it.
Okay.
Oh.
So then, in the house, right in front of you, there is a spiral staircase that's going upstairs, but you can see, Meg and Eve are dancing their little hearts out in the room right in front of you. They don't even notice you're here.
I don't even notice we're here. I'm a little offended by that. Is Kaido gonna talk to Meg? Because I won't interrupt
Straight to
Kaido.
Meg, Yep. But like watching left and right, but straight to Meg. Yes.
Okay, so as you like bank the corner to go in the room where Meg and Eve are, you see your mom and dad.
Do they see me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ignore them and go to Meg.
So Meg sees you. Oh my God, Dad! And runs and big hugs. How are you doing? How was the mission?
Hey, honey, it was so great. We won. Of course we did. Oh, hey, Eve, how are you?
And Eve's like, Hi, Mr. Kaido. How are you doing?
Great.
I
We're
love
all
your
great.
I love your house. It's so cool.
Oh, thanks. That's my parents' house, though. I live back, where we're from. I
Oh,
live there.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Not gonna be here much longer.
What?
Glad you girls are having fun. Hey, Adam. Adam, have you been? I'm trying to distract from her.
Adam's
Did you
like,
find the comedy circuit here? You tried the theater?
no, actually, I was actually doing a show back home, and then Eve and Meg came, and they were like doing something with TikTok, and they actually got in trouble because like you're not supposed to put on TikTok because it's like stealing. But I was like, I know them, they're fine. And right when they walked in, your parents came and said like we can all go back here and like just like have a vacation.
Yeah. Well,
And my mom,
in Japan, Okinawa is one of the best places to have an English speaker. So if you wanted to go do a comedy routine, I mean, there's tons of people that'll be here for it.
I mean, do you think they'd like my jokes? I've been working on a new one. Hold on. Why did the old man walk into the well?
Why?
No, I got because he couldn't see that well.
That's just a now.
And Meg's like, "Oh my God!" And Eve's like, "No, it was okay. It was
Well, you
it
never
was fun."
know. We're a different culture. They could appreciate, different humor. You should give it a try. Just give it a try. You guys are obviously having a great time. Just another idea.
Oh, tell me about the scene and the insidiousness in the room.
So you walk in and there is insidiousness everywhere. Of course, mom and dad are here. But in what you assume is a dining room, there's also just insidiousness seeping out. Not as intense as mom and dad, but very much so. They're like waiting for some shit to pop off.
Just the room? Are they in the dining room?
No, they're in like not the hallway, but like in a side room. It has a little like
Do you
chair
want
where
me
they
to
can sit
send you a
down.
picture? Can you not see Astral?
No, sorry.
It's okay. I'll send you a picture.
Thank you. My computer can only handle so much.
So much awesomeness, right?
When you add Discord and Astral, we get a little out of control.
That is a lot, yeah.
Okay, I sent it.
So the dining room has more insidiousness or equal insidiousness to them.
No, they are still like the chief insidious peoples, but the dining room definitely has insidiousness that is not to be taken lightly.
Huh.
What is
And
Cat Skip doing?
Okay.
Catskip is investigating the rest of the house.
Gotcha.
I mean, he's really looking for mom and dad, but
so you find mom and dad like pretty easy. Like they're not hiding. They're like right there.
all right.
The rest of the house, honestly, is not that fancy. Like you can tell, it feels very much like an Airbnb, like a hotel. Like you can tell, like they do not live here. It's made to look pretty. Lots of like fancy seashell soaps that you're not supposed to use.
Which I'm definitely gonna knock off. Just out of spite. I'm gonna start hopping on stuff too. Because I want to confront mom and dad, but that's not my place really. So I'm just gonna see if they have anything else hiding around here. Like, because this doesn't feel. None of this feels right.
So there are, the only thing that really stands out, like in the dining room, you see 3 half human, half bird hybrids.
This is a good time to be a cat.
And with them is a man in his like maybe 40s.
Okay. How are they responding to me?
When you first came in, they start to squawk, and then the man issued a command, and they all just kind of calmed down.
All right. I'm going to go up to the man and just sniff his boot.
Okay, he'll like try to push you off.
All right.
I'm gonna start walking towards the room with mom and dad.
Okay. Yeah. So you walk up there. I'm pretty sure Kaido is like in the room with Meg and Eve and Adam. You walk right up past Cat Skip, and you see mom and dad, and they're like, "Oh, hello, dear. How are you doing?"
Hello. Destruction punch right at him. I don't care. We talk about 3 acts of destruction, none of them taking one down.
So who are you doing, mom or dad?
Can I hit them both?
I mean, depends on how much strength you want to use. Let me see your purviews. I think you have epic strength as one.
Let me see. I feel like
purviews. No, frost, chaos, fire, and yoga. I mean, you could like.
I want to do my most dangerous prey, though. I'll do my prey. I'll do the mom again. I don't know why I don't like her. I just apparently don't really like her.
All right. So then, are you going to do like the fire punch? Just like do as much explosive damage as you can.
Yeah, to hit them both. Yeah.
All right. So you walk up, and the mom is like, "Oh, hello, dear. You're looking low." And before she even finishes, I need you to roll me a might close combat roll. With those enhancements. And I will say this: if you like without the legend, you'll be able to hit both of them, but not as much. Whereas if you use the legend, you'll be able to essentially explode that room.
We want to start with a legend.
Do you? That's the question.
I mean, it is Shiva.
What is the question? No. I don't think I'm going to start with it because I'm going to hold it back just in case, because I think there's something fishy going on.
Gotcha. So you all see Avis walk up and go straight down, and as she punches down, there's this like slight spark on her knuckle. Let's see. Do you all have a chance of surviving this?
I wasn't trying to hit them.
No, not them. Like the mom and the dad. Yeah.
Oh.
they're both blown back. The mom was the favorite prey, and that's who you attacked first. Yeah. So she is knocked into the wall and is rendered unconscious. The dad is barely standing. Actually, no, not standing. Like barely alive, but still like, how dare you, Yusuke? We have a problem.
I will move toward the room, or rather toward wherever he is shouting towards.
Okay. And where are... And Yusuke walks up and is like, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. And he's like,
Hi.
no, Yusuke, they have to die.
I think it's best if you don't listen to him. See, your employers are about to die. Therefore, you have no reason to follow their instructions. In fact, I think that they have an eye for talent. Maybe, if you choose wisely, you might have a different job.
Oh, did not see this coming.
No.
Smooth talker, Ruben. Okay. Then let us...
Just listening to his buddy.
Let's see if we can get... So that'll be a persuasion presence roll, I think. You're like...
I think we should give him momentum.
Agreed.
Mm.
Yep.
Okay, so a point of momentum then? Is that an agreement?
Mm-hmm.
Good to go.
Also, your like super serious face froze on my screen, so I just have like
Yeah.
super guilt, like stare.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes,
I'm so
you're
sorry.
so serious.
I'm gonna persuasion and presence, and how do I use the point of momentum? Just untick it?
Then you just you untick it, and then you just add a d10 for each one you untick.
Gotcha. I'm also going to attempt to unfreeze myself very shortly here.
It's working.
Okay, it's very serious.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jeremy, I'm sorry, I'm about to mess up your cameras for a second.
That's all right. It'll go back.
Oh,
Welcome
there we go.
back.
Smiles.
Did you roll the things?
I rolled. Apparently not. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, wasn't sure if Astro was acting weird. While this is happening,
Astro logged me out. That's my bad.
Gotcha. While this is happening, Meg's like, "Wait, what's going on, Dad? Avis like."
Yeah, she has something she needs to work out with my parents. I refuse to call them grandma and grandpa. We're just gonna go out here towards the front because, like, sometimes grown-ups just need space, right? So we're gonna go this way, honey. Tell me about what have you done in Japan? I'm from here. Tell me, like, what awesome things have you done since you've been here? Come on, Eve.
Okay, and right as you're about to go, that's when the explosion goes off. Meg and Eve and Adam all kind of scream a little bit.
And I'll be like, emergency, out the front door, go out the front door. I'm gonna like bolt that way.
And Eve's like, yes, sir. And Meg's like, what's going on, Dad?
It's okay, I got you, honey. And I'm like only gonna hover on her, but I'll tell the other people how to get out.
Eve is gonna like cling to Meg because, not trying to be caught up in that. 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
Yusuke's like, I'll tell you what. If you just let them live, I will come with you. I don't like senseless death.
I can promise you, I will let them live.
You're gonna need a deception fucking check for that one. Give me that subterfuge manipulation, because that's a bald-faced lie.
I mean, he might let them live.
Right?
Like, he's not gonna do shit.
I'm gonna let them live.
I'm gonna stand right here and do nothing.
What happens, happens.
You do have one success. It's like, okay, I will walk him out and take him to the hospital, and then I will meet with you.
Now, we still have some questions we want to ask him. We'll be ready for you outside. We'll bring them outside when we're done.
I can't do that until like he has taken care of me since I was young.
Your name is Yusuke, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Since you were young, so you grew up with Kaido.
Yep.
Did you say you two were close?
I mean, as close as we could be. I wasn't part of the family. I worked for the family.
Shame. I don't understand why you would defend people that make you feel like alone in this house or outcast in this as part of this family. Yusuke, I think you need to leave. I think you need to step outside and we can have a conversation afterwards, but this is very important. They took someone very precious to us.
Wait, who'd they take?
I think you know, Yusuke, and we'll get to that. We're going to have a conversation outside.
And he looks at Dad. I didn't remember his fucking name. He looks at him and he's like burnt and like broken arm and bleeding, just like like right close to an explosion. And he's like, I can't leave him like this.
Yusuke, if you don't leave, you're going to get hurt too. And I don't want that. Just like you, I don't like senseless violence. I don't want to hurt you.
Then why don't we just let him go? Like you've made your point. We'll take him to the police. If he took someone, like I'll definitely testify against him if that's what indeed happened.
Fuck this, dude. Child's mask on and full death. Yusuke, leave.
So first of all, your child's mask feels different. Do you remember that image I sent to you?
Yes, I do.
With the coffins on your back, like a cape?
Mm-hmm.
This is a different child's mask. Rather than a kind of ethereal death form, like Ruben is very present, but also a good 10 feet tall and crouching. He has these coffins with ornate engravings all around them, just like flared up around him. And rather than a side speed, he has this very long, straight sword. The mask seems like cracked and open, and in there there is a kind of a face, but not really.
I'm not gonna look at him. Be like,
cool.
Right?
She's done.
Shout out to my girl Izanami. Thank you.
And when he sees that, he just bows down and says, "Lord Thanatos, I'm so sorry."
Roll with it.
It's like, yeah, sure.
Leave.
Yep. Sorry, Dad, and he just leaves.
Good. We're good.
As he walks by, I'm just like, oh, you should have worn the brown pants.
Where am I with the kids? Do I see this or?
You're at this point like just leaving.
Okay, so did I see it or I didn't see it?
You had an inkling something happened when the daughter, who you were like holding on to, just went.
Oh, easier to carry boxes. I just grabbed that girl, put her in my jacket.
And Eve's like, "What? What happened to Meg?"
She's upstairs. I gotta get you two out. And this is the family fox, so.
No, Eve watched her transform from a. Eve was holding on to her, and then all of a sudden she wasn't, and a fox was there.
All of a sudden, fox.
Hallucinations happen. You should Google the tsunami that happened 10 years ago. Same thing.
It's the jet lag. It's the jet lag. You'll be fine. It's the
Where's
jet lag.
Meg? Where's Meg though? We can't leave her.
No. Her grandparents. It's being handled. Like, I gotta get you two out. You don't live here. Come on.
But Meg, we got to get Meg out.
Yes, Meg will be out. Do you not trust me? Do you want to just sit here and just when Meg's safe and you're not? Let's go get safe with Meg.
Okay. I'll go. And
okay.
Eve goes outside. You have Meg. Yusuke is outside, breathing deep.
Skip will turn not being a cat anymore. Because there's no point now. And he walks over to Dad, right? Because Dad's in a
still
real
alive,
bad
yeah.
place. He's gonna kneel down next to Dad. Remember when you were in the back of my car? You're gasping for life, and we told you. I told you, but you didn't listen. And Skip just puts his whole hand over the nose and mouth and holds it there. You should have listened. When you were gasping, you should have listened.
And he's trying to like he's trying to hit you, and it's cute.
It's cute.
Like it doesn't take.
Yeah, he's just strong-armed, looking at him, just waiting for the light to go out.
It doesn't take long for that last.
So that was subtle.
And we stand up and we turn to mob, I guess.
We got to double tap that one.
Which one?
Bring my sniper rifle.
Is that 10 feet away?
I mean,
It's
probably won't
my
miss.
special weapon.
I
She said probably.
I mean, at this
I'll be
point,
obnoxious.
it doesn't look like they've been murdered necessarily, right? Like,
I mean,
there's some blunt force trauma and some lack of oxygen. And so, like, if the building were to collapse, because obviously this is a stupidly built building in a mountain, and who builds a house in a mountain when doesn't expect it to come down on them? If that were to happen, then their cause of death could very well be the house coming down, right?
I mean, I feel like a beast could cause an earthquake.
easy.
I mean, I haven't shown any of you this stuff yet, but I'll just walk up and be like, if we don't want there to be obvious murder signs, we could just, well, if you guys just want to step outside, I'll just knock the house down.
I'm all about it. I'm gonna watch the house come down.
I really regret not being in that room when you said that.
Before we leave, I'm gonna go to the room where Yusuke was hiding at.
And you see the Birdman hybrids.
Still in Death God form, in Thanatos form.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, your employers have passed. I'm not sure what semblance of freedom they gave you, but you have a chance now to leave. This building is coming down. Run.
And after you say run, they fly out, one after the other.
And I'll sweep the house doing that, just making sure that there's no one else in the house.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be anyone else there.
You still have your mask on?
Yes. Also, looking to pocket anything nice for Blanche.
You should absolutely rob the place. Definitely. Treat yourselves.
2 things, actually. One for Blanche, one for Izanami if I ever see her again. Because maybe the chance. Just maybe.
Yeah, I do it. Go
If anything, as a thank you.
Okay, so then this is what we're gonna do, yeah? Because you know both Blanche and Izanami are both they're choosy. They don't just want anything, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need from you a culture. Let's go culture, intellect.
Culture and intellect. I am not a smart man.
Oh please. Oh please. Oh please.
Oh,
Shit! So close.
Oh.
I mean, so you get a you're like, here's some necklaces. Necklaces are good. People like necklaces.
Like necklaces.
Yeah. You get 2 of those.
Poor simple Ruben's just like, yeah, women love jewelry. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Shoot that. Bang. Got
Go.
busted you here. So then, so far, Adam would also be out because Adam would have followed. Ahanu, Avis, Skip, Ruben has gotten the necklaces and is now out as well.
And before Skip and Avis leave, I'll stop him immediately. Hey, I don't want to ruin anyone's fun, so if you guys want to help, I just don't want you to get hurt. So, I mean, I'm not going to stop you from taking like that side of the house, and I'll take this side of the house.
Cool.
I don't want to ruin anyone's good time.
I mean, if someone invites me to destroy something, I will never say no.
I mean, I'm good.
How are we doing it?
What's up?
How are we doing it?
I'm just gonna so those walls and all of these support beams and really all that. I'm just gonna rip all of that down, and probably that over there too. So if you want to get that side and all that, go for it.
Got it.
Oh, and maybe I'm gonna go out that way, and I point to the back, like out towards the beach. Probably don't follow me for a while. I'll catch up with you guys later. And I reach into my pants and pull out like a handful of pills, and I'm like, huh, and just like chew them all.
All right, so then how are we tearing this down?
Avis, go for it.
I'm gonna just like totally go into like meditation, dance, destruction, like just going through the house dancing, but like knocking out walls while I'm dancing.
That's amazing.
You sit down and you empower the destruction impulses within. So every time your heart beats, this shockwave just like causes a mini earthquake where you stand. And every time you step, it is with the rhythm of your own heartbeat, which like breaks something, and you like step and you touch a pillar, and then you just push through. And you're all watching this like super fluid dance, and you're like, "Oh shit, we do not have a lot of time. She is doing work." Skip, what are you doing?
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna walk out. I had my fun. That was real intimate. I'm gonna go take a deep breath.
Intimate now.
Right. And on the other side, like everyone just hears this horrible ripping noise and screaming. And Avis might see as I turn into a very large wolf and just start like ripping out chunks of concrete and throwing them across the room. And like where hers is like super beautiful and graceful and powerful, mine is just like raw destruction.
I love it. I love every second of what's happening.
Oh, yeah, this is amazing.
And yeah, it only takes about maybe 60 seconds, but the house starts to crumble down.
Well, before we leave, I'm just gonna say all the house that crumbled on the mom. I'll do like my finishing like move will be like a jump on the block and on top of her and be like.
If I was still human, I would hold up a scorecard of like 11 out of 10.
That he wrote on a piece of drywall.
Right. I just take Dad's head and write 11 out of 10 on a piece of concrete and hold it up.
That's clearly from the crushing.
Right.
No doubt.
What is everyone else doing while the house is being destroyed?
Taking the mask off and just walking. Try not to freak Meg out any more than I already have, because it seems to be
Well, when you take it
recurring.
off, she seems to recover way more quickly than she usually does.
Good.
I'm gonna like try to trip and fall backwards, so she falls out of my jacket, and I'm like, "Oh my god, Meg, you made it! I'm so excited to carry your friends."
And she like transforms back to a human, and it's like, thanks, Dad. Eve, and Eve's like, don't worry, like, things happen. And Meg's like, oh, thank you, and they do a nice hug, and then Eve's like, you want to take a family selfie? And Meg's like, yeah. And I assume Kaido is still on the ground.
It depends. How fast can old Kaido get up?
I mean, not fast that they could take a selfie, like.
That's fair. I didn't think so.
Like the second they're like, want to take a selfie, you're like, no, but you only got one foot on the ground before click click.
What if I stab her phone with my electric knife? Can I beat the upload? Because we're in a cave. It wasn't going to upload right now.
I mean, it can't upload now because she was using the internet that the house had. So yeah, you can beat the upload.
So I'm gonna get up gracefully, dust myself off, confiscate her phone. Meg, give me your phone.
Fine.
And I'm gonna take them both, and then I'm gonna use Relentless Investigator, and I'm gonna analyze everything I know about what this scene looks like, and I'm gonna come up with a cover story that will explain it, so I can tell the cops that my friends saved us, me and my precious daughter.
Nice.
Let's see. There has been seismic activities out in the Pacific. Not strong enough to be noticeable by any machines, but definitely strong enough to be noticed by a hero. Like that's the thing. And there was one massive seismic activity that just like hit a specific stalagmite that had been holding up a lot of this. Like you told your parents that you needed to like fix this before, and they're like, no, it's fine. And unfortunately, the house caved in on itself.
Yeah, and I was obviously concerned for my daughter's safety, so I came to make sure it was okay. It was not okay.
It was not okay, no.
Got it. Got the cover story. I'm gonna wait for all the friends to come back, and we're gonna fill them in.
Are the friends done?
Just friends done.
So, like, once the house starts coming down, I run out the back. Now, here's the unfortunate part is I gotta go hunt something. So I can make a resolve check, which I'm gonna try and do. Because I don't really want to go hunt any people.
Cave squirrels.
Cave squirrel? Could
What?
be.
Those things?
Come on. Natural one.
Right? What is resolve?
There
There it is. Oh, damn. Should have put more points into that.
No!
What I get?
Not today, Chaz.
So you start looking around for a cave squirrel, and as you think you find one, your hair recedes, your nails sink in, your teeth. Like, next time. And you walk back with your shirt, like, completely ripped. Your fancy shirt.
Oh no, look what happened to the house. Is everyone okay? Your parents didn't make it out. Oh, I'm so sorry, no. Kaido. Are you okay? And I'll give you a hug.
The seismic activity, I know you cleared everyone else out. I saw them leave. My parents didn't make it. I'm definitely performing.
Oh no. I am so sad for you.
Eve, Meg, it's this is kind of a big moment, you know. They're adults are grieving. Let's just walk over this way. Come on.
Adults are grieving.
Meg's like, wait, what is Grandma?
No, I know. No, it's come on. We'll have a talk.
Oh, okay. And as she walks, Eve like grabs her hand and like holds her as she's like coming to the realization that her grandma and grandpa are in fact dead.
It's the circle of life.
I'm gonna run over there and hold her.
cool, because
Like,
I don't
she-
want to have a conversation about death with this child. Thank you so much. I will step away.
She hasn't like, it's like the pre-cry where she's like, it's all like dawning on her, and like all of the machines like tilting, and she's like, oh wait, no. So that's the thing.
I'm gonna tell her like, oh, my poor baby, like they are friends. They got the other ones out. My parents just didn't leave. I'm still not calling him Grandpa and Grandpa. Leave our house. It's been our family forever. I grew up here. I'm so sorry you were here for this.
She's like, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm assuming you're all leaving.
Can't
Sure.
stay here.
I mean, we have jet
Yep.
skis now. Let's go jet ski.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's go
that's
jet
not-
ski.
What? You can't jet ski after this. We have a cover story.
I mean,
No,
I can mourn in my way.
Exactly. How else are we supposed to grieve
was
except for to
going for
go
the
jet skiing?
I mean, plus, maybe it'll get Meg's mind off of it. Eve will have a nice TikTok. We'll get her like a selfie stick or a GoPro or
No.
whatever. No, it's people grieve in strange ways. Like
And Eve definitely has a selfie stick.
of course she fucking does. Look at jet skiing.
Oh, it's fine. It's just a stick now.
This kid is gonna put this shit together in therapy at some point.
I'm gonna tell Skip because I feel like Skip would be like the best person for this scenario. I'm gonna tell him I don't have Adam's phone though.
Don't have Adam's phone? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Who has Adam's phone?
Adam does.
Probably Adam. I took the girl's phones. I don't have his phone. People don't know what we know, but they'll know what phones know, and I don't have his phone.
Where's Adam right now?
He's in the cave.
He's walking.
Adam's in the cave.
He's walking right there. You got this.
I think he might have heard you. He's running now.
If I have to listen to puns for the rest of this trip, I'm blaming you. Adam, buddy, how's the comedy?
The comedy? Oh! I've been practicing a sports joke because I want to reach a new audience. How about this one?
Uh-huh.
No.
Why did the coach yell at the vending machine?
I don't know, Adam, why?
Because he wanted a quarterback.
That's really good, buddy. That's really good. Hey, have you started a podcast yet?
I have. We have, I think, 107 episodes.
Where are you? Where can I follow you? I'm gonna take out my phone. Where can I follow you?
I'm on Spotify. That's really where I do most of my stuff, But I'm on Twitch every once in a while. I spread it around.
Wait, let me see. I can't figure. I'm stupid with this stuff. Can I see your phone? Can you show me? Can I scan your? Do you have a QR code or something I can scan?
Oh, QR? No, they don't give those to people who only have 3 subscribers.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. Let me see your phone, and we can airdrop each other stuff. I think.
I don't know how to do that, but if you can figure it out, and he just gives it to you.
Great. I don't know how to do that, but Kato does. So
Okay.
we're gonna go talk to him real quick, and I'm gonna bring Kato the phone.
Malachi's getting Skip's getting tons of kitty ear scratches later. And I want to search his phone, number one, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, this is so many podcasts. This is great stuff, kid. And I'm gonna see what's in there, and then I'm gonna delete anything from Japan, specifically.
Okay. And so they do have a few pictures from Japan. He took a picture of the airport. He took a picture of the Cinnabon. He took a picture of the taxi. He's not great at pictures, but he's tried. in some of the pictures, like some of the girls are in the background, but they were never the focus.
No accidental recordings, no accidental videos, background noise.
The only recording is one that he has of a new joke of his.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't delete that one.
Are you sure?
They did something like best joke ever, and I'm just gonna leave it. And then I'm gonna get rid of his geotag history for his locations and whatever, and I'll probably as long as it's just like the airport and the Cinnabon, I'm gonna scrutinize the background. If it's fine, I won't delete them.
Yeah, no, there's nothing that stands out.
No geotags.
Okay.
Yeah, the one video that's going to ripple through this universe. Somehow that joke is going to come back to bite us in the ass.
I get any insidiousness off of Eve or Adam?
Eve, no. Adam, yes.
This kid.
Wow.
Well, he's a comedian. He's broken inside.
Rough.
I'm gonna chat Adam up and try to figure out what his deal is.
Okay. So when you come to him, he's like, "Yeah, it's been a rough time. I'm kind of tired, but it's funny. I'm so good at sleeping. I could do it with my eyes closed."
I'm just gonna power through this for the team. I'd be like, what makes you so tired? You have to sleep with your eyes closed.
It's like, oh, me and moms have been having fights recently, and it is what it is.
Who's his mom?
Blanche.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh shit, guys.
Anyone have?
What are you guys fighting about?
I don't like what she does with the business. She's encouraging these
young people to go out and risk their lives so she can make money.
Not that I don't think you all are capable, but maybe it's not right to make people do this. Maybe people just want normal lives.
What would you do?
What I do, or what did I do?
Yes.
I did what I had to do. I chose the best way to save people.
Oh, Chaz.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask my DM question.
Go right ahead.
What did he do?
So you didn't know at first, but through spending so much time with Blanche, you were able to figure out some of these things. Adam was actually Blanche's first client, and that's how Blanche got into this the hero game. Adam was a hero, and then he had a major falling out with Blanche because the rest of his band members died, and so he didn't want to do it anymore. Blanche was like, "That's cute. I don't remember asking you." And then he was like, "No, I'll just be on the business side because I know what it means to be a hero." And she was like, "Who's still giving you my business? I can't trust you." And that's when he was like, "I'm gonna be a comedian." She was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake."
But none of that feels like the insidiousness that we were talking about.
No. Would you like to switch the question to what is the source of the insidiousness?
Yeah.
So at this point, you've noticed that Adam, who was in front of you all, has stopped. And there's a very specific point in which he has stopped. And as you look at him, you get the feeling that he's not letting you all out. As for the specificness of the insidiousness, you get the feeling he doesn't want you all to become heroes. He wants you all to like be normal citizens who are not using powers to explode things.
So I'm gonna still just be. I'm assuming that I just end up kind of knowing this, and I can still
Yeah.
kind of be chatting him up over. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna make eye contact with Skip because he's my buddy from the day. I'll be like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna take that
and
phone.
I'll be like,
Yeah.
Even as a social worker, you're such a barbarian. I love it.
Skip, you go first. You go first.
Oh, I was just kind of bring the phone over as an excuse to figure out what the hell this means.
Oh yeah, that's okay. That's good. You come right there. I'm gonna kind of slow down and be like, "Oh, Skip," and I'm gonna cock him right in the back of the head. Number 2 punch.
Adam? Okay, roll me a might close combat roll. While this is happening, Yusuke is kind of back there like, what do I do?
Yusuke, that was fucking weird. You're free
I love
to do
how we
what-
could get Ruben as like the explainer.
You're free to do whatever you want now, buddy. You're not beholden to anybody. You can make your own way. I'm sure they paid you nicely, yeah?
No, not really. I was paid in room and board.
Gross. Real gross. I know a woman. Her name is Blanche. She could use somebody like you, and she'll actually pay you. Not just in room and board and food. You know, you'll have your own money to do your own stuff. Why don't you come with us? We'll see if we can get you a job. If that doesn't work out, we can get you a resume. We'll get you a nice job back at the States, if you want.
I mean, that sounds reasonable. And as he says that, he sees Avis. The thing is, Avis, you go and you punch, and you know when like you connect. And you could have sworn you connect, but then like you look and he's to your left, and you look back and there is a fist coming towards you, and hits you square in the face. You take 1 injured.
How did he dodge me?
That's a good question. One bruise condition, and he's like, I was really hoping it wouldn't come to this.
I was hoping that would drop your ass.
Well, if Skip sees that, he's not gonna. That's not cool. And he's gonna drop that phone and try and just run at Adam and try and tackle him.
Roll me an athletics might check. While this is happening, Meg is starting to freak out again. As you know, once Avis and Skip starts fighting, like who knows what the fuck's gonna happen?
Indeed.
She freaks out. How so?
This is not oh my god, death is right next to me freak out. This is oh my god, and like she's hugging Eve and Eve's hugging her, and they're like, what's happening? Very afraid. Skip, you run, and you actually see him move out the way, and you hit where he was, and there's this partition, like hard glass, and it knocks you back. You don't take the bruise condition, but you do miss him. And he's like, the only way out of this cave is to give up on your being a hero. Trust me, it's better this way.
No. The perks. You don't understand how good the perks are. You know we flew here for free?
Something tells me you could have flown here for free regardless. And why do you want to do things for free? Like, don't you want to work for what you have? By the way, how about this? My boss told me to have a good day. So I went home.
gonna shoot him with my sniper.
Adam, I'm just offended because this motherfucker, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I heard you right, Adam. I don't know if I heard you right. So we're just gonna, did you just say I didn't work for what I do? A day ago, me and my friends gutted a Hydra. Do you understand how hard that shit is? I had to pull out a weapon from thin air that is cursed and slide down that motherfucker like a fireman pole. And you don't think that's work? Oh, you earned this ass kicking.
And I'm saying I don't think you understand what it truly means to be a hero. The people whose lives you ruin while you're trying to get free trips to Okinawa.
I'm gonna mess this dude up.
I've been on one mission, Adam. Whose life did I ruin?
I'm saying you never know until it's too late.
It's about to be too late for you, and I'm gonna run for another. Like I want to punch him in the face real bad.
Just a question: is this an initiative type thing? Like, are we getting down?
Yeah, hell yeah, we get down. I'm getting down. Fighting
While that's
words.
going on, is it possible to just tell the Daitengu and even Maggie, you guys should run?
Hey, I got my daughter, thank you.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm
I
just
didn't
saying,
know it was an option. Is it an option to not initiative with Adam right now? Because right now he's just talking some mad bullshit, and Skip wants to fight him.
I mean, it's an option not to, but if you want to fight him like that, this is that like turning point.
Sure.
He's at the bottleneck. We can't.
I rolled
leave
initiative.
unless we get through the bottleneck.
Avis is already ready.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I forgot who I was for a second. No, I'm fighting him.
Yeah.
Forgot who I was for a second.
I mean, there's a line of questioning there. I see it. Like, who hurt you, Adam? But no. You said I didn't work for a living, and now I gotta hit you.
We are missing Ruben. Did you roll?
Oh, that's my bad. No, I did not. Should be in.
Okay, got that one. And then we will go.
Is this a new scene?
From the
house, right?
Yeah, new scene.
New prey.
Adam's the prey. Oh no!
Oh boy.
Skip, you're up first.
I don't know if I want to use a legend right now.
I mean, you got two.
I do have two.
Skip. Live your best life.
Do it.
Yeah, I don't know how, because this might not be the first person we fight today. I don't want to use up Herald of Victory. Yeah, I'm going to use a legend to understand the battlefield because I don't know why he moved. Where can I look for a tactical advantage?
And so you use your Herald of Victory and you're looking around, and it's the weirdest thing. Even though like it's technically a bottleneck, it's only a bottleneck if Adam can stop you, and he doesn't look like he can stop you. But as you like use your actual like powers, you understand like there is like almost zero way through Adam. So if you want to get through him, you have to get through him with force, and even that for some reason isn't making a lot of sense because he's there but not there at the same time. So you have to catch him off guard to hit him.
I have to sucker punch him. It's fine.
I thought I sucker punched him and he turned around and punched me in the face.
That's true.
Tell him a joke.
That's true. Okay, so I have to take him off guard to hit him. Man, so many 90s action movies prepared me for this moment. I've just gone completely blank. So, can I use the cave? Like, can I start bringing down the cave on him?
I mean, you can. It would be difficult to control where the cave falls down, but like, you could probably do that.
That's not a good idea.
It'll make it difficult terrain.
Yeah. He won't be able to like dodge as easily.
He won't be able to dodge as easy, but I need him to be distracted. Do I still have his phone?
You dropped it, but you can pick it up pretty easily. Although I'm not sure you want to bend down so close to him because he'll just like pop you one.
Well, I want to grab the phone and open it up.
I'll say, in order to grab the phone without being attacked, you could essentially use your entire action to defend yourself as you go down and come back up with it. Or you could just like wing it.
Yeah, but I do want to go for the phone. So I'm going for the phone. He can go for me. I don't want to use the whole action.
Gotcha. You go for the phone, you pick it up. He watched you the whole time, but he didn't swing.
Great. And I'm going to open up that save joke. And I'm going to press play.
Damn it.
And we're going to hear the joke. Do you know what the joke is, Chaz?
I don't play soccer because I like it. I play it for kicks.
God damn it, Chaz.
I'm looking at him.
And you see him like trying to be all like stern, and they just starts laughing. Like,
and then I crack him in the face.
Roll me to hit.
That's awesome.
Might close combat.
I just really enjoyed the idea of using somebody laughing at their own jokes against them.
That was good. That was good.
That was really good.
There it is.
Yeah, no, you just like, as he's like, you, and you think you feel like it's not completely broken, but you crack that jaw. And then he looks at you with these like glowing blue eyes, and you look to your right, and there seems to be this like portal or some kind of dimensional rift where a skeletal arm comes up and punches you. So you do hurt him. He also hurt you with that one.
Lame.
On Adam's turn.
So random.
He's gonna say, you know, I had a protein diet once, an all nuts diet, an all cashew diet, but I didn't keep going because it was nuts. I'm sorry, I just got hit. My comedy is off. Avis.
Oh goodness. Okay. Let's see. I was distracted by the joke too, apparently. I do not know how to handle portals.
It would make sense that that's what's actually blocking. It's not Adam. Adam is not physically intimidating. It's just this whatever portal that he's using to block you.
Yeah. Do we feel like he's faster than a speeding bullet?
Ooh.
Physically, no. Can he use the portal to like send that bullet back to you?
Oh, he would have to know. That bullet's like this big.
I'm not saying he will.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot him.
Roll me that dexterity, firearms roll.
I believe in a beast. I believe in a beast.
I'm using my sniper rifle. So I don't know. Is that a? That's my weapon of choice. So I don't know what that means.
Not much when you're actually like just using it. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you miss, although he didn't dodge. He just happened to be. He's doing this weird serpentine type thing, and you miscalculated.
Ah.
Ahanu.
Just so I understand, people have tried to move past him, but there's something invisible blocking it.
Skip did seem to tackle him, missed the tackle, and was like forced back.
Okay, but if it wasn't for Adam, I could walk through that area, correct?
Theoretically, yeah. I mean, you walked through the first time.
As in, it's like distance-wise, I would be able to move past him. Okay. So I'm gonna just step sideways and appear behind him. And then I'm gonna try and grab him and just throw him out of the cave.
I'm assuming that up here behind him is one of your knacks.
Yeah.
What?
It's literally called step sideways.
What
So,
calling is it?
Liminal.
Interesting.
Good calling.
So you use this liminal calling, and I need you to make a occult dexterity roll compared to his, because
Okay.
he's also using the liminal.
Ah,
and it's
gotcha.
it's like a battle of liminalness.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
Did any of that go through?
No.
Okay. You said occult dexterity?
Dexterity, yeah.
Probably Pooey. Pooey. Pooey, Pooey.
That is a botch, my friend. So on the bright side, you get 2 momentum.
Right? Add those to my sheet before I die.
You do, unfortunately, you like miscalculate, and rather than like teleporting past it, you teleport like right in the center. So you feel your body feeling split open, which is kind of painful, and you teleport backwards, but that was not fun.
We don't like merge Adam and I or like some weird thing creature.
I was thinking that.
Like 2 Vicks from Star Trek.
That didn't work out how I foresaw it. Ouch.
If you just give up this hero thing, you're all free to go.
Why don't you join our band?
Still don't get it. Do you understand how many people are being hurt by your pursuit of this hero-dom?
Do you know how many people are being hurt by your terrible jokes?
Oh. Run.
Oh, God.
No. You see his eyes flare blue. He's like, they don't know. They don't know. Kaido.
So Kaido's gonna hold Meg and Eve and be like, is he the reason the house came down? And now he's And then I'm gonna gauge the girls' reactions, and then I'm gonna call the police.
If you say that he's the reason, they're like, oh my God, Adam, why?
And I'm gonna like, because we're in the tunnel, we're not in the cave, so we're in the tunnel. There probably is a signal for right here, and I'm gonna call the police, and I'm gonna be like, this kid, I came to see my daughter, and he killed my parents, and the cave is collapsing. You know where my house is. I know you know where my house is. Don't let it out. Ah! And I'm gonna hang up.
Beautiful.
my turn. That's all. It is.
Ruben.
I didn't want to do this, but you left me with a good opening, Kaido. To distract Adam again, I'll lead with a joke. Earthquakes are confusing. We know where the fault lies, but we have no one to blame. I hate myself. I hate myself so much.
Make a self-loathing check.
And you see those like glowing blue eyes like fixated on a Hanu, and then they turn to you.
But this one was you. This one was your fault, and I'll use the your fault bonus.
Oh.
Ooh, what does that one do again?
Makes him super guilty, kind of like I feel right now. The your fault.
Oh dear God! I did not foresee that happening.
That's awesome.
Yep. And so you all see you've seen Ruben do this once or twice. Essentially, having someone take on all the responsibility of the deaths of others. It usually expresses itself in this like just like crumbling of the human self as they're like, I didn't mean to kill them, blah blah blah. Adam seems different. Skip, it's your turn.
That's ominous.
This is why I punched him.
I should have come up with a. I should have come up with a pun in my time off here.
That's all I want. In order for you to defeat Adam, you all have to say puns.
I hate my life.
Yeah, Skip. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have one.
Yes!
I have one. You want it? Okay, I'll give it to you. Why do scuba divers go backwards out of the boat?
Why?
Because if they went frontwards, they would go in the boat.
Yes. Momentum.
A beast gets momentum.
So I tell Adam
My
this
husband got a dad joke. I'll go get it. You want me to get the dad joke?
Heck yeah.
I'll go get it. Skip takes his turn. I'll go get it.
All right.
Skip, you say that joke and he just cracks up.
Great. And then I'm gonna drop kick him.
Roll that mic close combat. That's 3. He might. No, he doesn't.
I can't get it. The baby has it.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's asleep.
Right in the chest.
Nice.
Ooh.
And you feel like ribs cracking in. And as you're like falling down, you look down and a portal emerges. And 2 skeletal feet, heels first, right into your chest.
Oh, God damn it.
On Adam's turn, I need everyone to roll your defense. Oh, Ruben's fine. Oh,
Am I not fine?
You might be actually. Yeah. So you all see like portals emerge all around you, and that crazed eye comes back. and he's staring at you, Kaido, or at least in your direction. And all of a sudden, the like blue, the glow in his eyes goes away, and there's this look of just horror. Ahanu.
What are you doing?
Interesting.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Avis is first.
Yeah.
Avis, because you are attuned to. I keep thinking maliciousness. It's not maliciousness. It is
Insidiousness.
insidiousness. A large amount of insidiousness appears behind you, like just like it wasn't there, and then it just suddenly appears.
Like grab it.
It's where Kaido is.
Oh damn it! It's too far away. So with that, is Adam in, like half in a portal?
Yeah. Although he doesn't seem to like his eyes have been glowing throughout this entire battle, like just various amounts of intensity. The glow is like completely gone right now.
Can you see through the portal?
Yeah.
So he can see me.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is Kaido?
50 feet.
Yeah, that's pretty far. I'm hoping that he's distracted with whatever he's doing back there with the insidiousness, and I'm gonna tackle him judo style because that's my thing.
Yep. You just grab him, throw him to the ground. Doesn't even put up resistance. His head is like focused on Kaido.
While I'm holding him on the ground?
Like his head should not be able to do that.
I'm going to use my last bit of rage and smash his head in while I'm holding him on the ground.
You like essentially destroy the ground beneath him using his head as a tool of destruction.
It covered a girl's eyes.
Even as his head cannot move, you see his eyes attempting to look down at where Kaido is.
Kaido, what did you do to this guy?
I'm like,
Ahanu.
the girl's eyes. It's not me.
Ahanu.
So is his head is his head goo now?
It's not goo, but it's not the shape of a head.
Okay. But he's still alive.
Yes.
All right. I haven't taken I took my rage drugs earlier and I haven't taken any downers, so I don't really feel like I have much of a choice with my condition. So I begin screaming again and ripping my skin off, and I'm gonna try and just go tear him into little pieces.
Roll me a
Might close combat?
not might. Let's go close combat resolve. Can you keep it no or close combat composure, whichever is higher. Can you keep it directed at that one person? Or does it go spin out of control?
Those go through.
Yeah. Okay, you're good. Elise is up top. So are you starting on the legs? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Just like shredding just. And as you're just like shredding his legs, he says, I never buy my own pre-shredded cheese.
God damn it.
Shredding your own is great. And then he'll pass out from pain and lack of blood.
I like how it's not blood loss, it's lack of blood.
Yeah, just like very warm. Do you want to stay in initiative? Because he's not dead, but he is unconscious.
I'm not leaving till he's dead.
Gotcha. We'll keep it going. Kaido, it is your turn. Before you go, you hear this faint. Eddie? And you look down, and you see an arm coming through Meg's back. That arm belonging to Eve, who is in
You
the process of taking a selfie. One to the human Meg, and after Meg transformed into a fox with a hole in her, another picture with the peace sign with the bloody hand that went through her.
Stab her with your health earring.
Well, duh. I don't know how actions and bonus actions here work, but first thing, like in my instinct for Kaido would be kick the bitch, stab my daughter with the healing sword, like full sword, like all the healing.
All the heal. So you can kick the bitch.
Kick the bitch first.
But that wouldn't be like an actual kick. It would be like trying to kick her away rather than I'm trying to like break a bone kick.
Yes. And then stab my baby.
All right. We're talking like long sword, like Tenseiga.
Hole in her teeny tiny little fox body is pretty crucial, so I'll give her the whole sword.
Gotcha. And so you kick her away, Eve away, and she just turns and looks at you all and starts chanting, "This cannot continue."
I will be screaming while I do the thing. She just stabbed me! Yeah, stab my baby.
And you all see that healing sword get really long, like a good 4 feet, and then she just slashes at.
Yeah.
And then this healing energies of the earth and the water starts to reform what used to have flesh. It'll take a little while, but Meg probably won't die.
Oh my god, in my head, I'm like, I told you about strangers on the internet, baby. I told you. Not out loud though. She has to be okay first. Then we'll talk.
That was. And then she'll walk away. Eve will, and turn around and say, "Become as gods." And then we'll keep walking. Ruben, it's your turn.
I'm not letting her get away. Mask is on, and I'm rushing at her. There is no plan. I am blind rage.
Ruben.
No plan. Blind rage.
Yeah, no more scythe. So this is the sword now, just blind fucking rage.
So 2 things. You 2 of the coffins on your back feel heavy.
Oh, sick.
3, just straight up slashing, trying to kill her.
I don't have a plan here.
You're just okay, then I will let
the way of all flesh, if possible.
There was that's a debuff, right? Essentially.
Yeah, you stab a character's light force. All attacks against us gain the aggravated tag for 1 scene. When they take damage, they treat their defense plus armor total as 1 point lower.
So you rush, grab her by the throat, and lift her up and start sapping her point blank rage as you take the sword and put it right in between her eyes. Although that actually starts becoming difficult as she starts twitching irregularly and whispering to you, "Become as gods, Ruben." Skip!
Skip's real mad. Skip kind of takes after Ruben and immediately uses Legend to cast Herald of Victory for everybody, because he's just assuming it's time to mob up. And when he does that, conjures Tirefing, the relentless bringer of perfect destruction,
Ooh. Ooh.
and
Oh,
yells.
you have to date. You get a blind date for a V.
And as his his herald of victory chant, it's that Maba, and then just runs at Eve, just wants to like skewer her.
I'm gonna say, given her unstable nature right now, and the fact that she is pinned to the wall, you don't even have to roll. Actually, no, you do have to roll, because if you botch, you're skewering Gilbert, because I find that hilarious.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with
I
it.
mean,
No matter what
this
happens, I want
sword
you to know I'm okay with
guarantees
it.
death. So well, I guess that now we're in some interesting territory there, right?
It doesn't matter to, like, we don't
No matter
know.
what happens, I'm okay with it.
And if he
Yep, true.
dies, he's just gonna go hit on Izanami anyway, so, like...
That's
Oh, for
right.
sure, without a
It's
doubt.
your
This is what I'm saying. It's interesting ground. I'm still doing it. I'm not changing my mind, but like it's interesting.
Pretty sure
Oh.
Izanami has a
Show her your
husband,
cape.
but that's
Show her
okay.
your cape,
I mean,
girl.
they're on the rocks.
We're fine.
What do I roll?
Might close combat. You just need one. Yeah, you got your success. And so
Got it.
as
Bless.
you're like sapping her life force, you see Skip like, slam into the wall, and at some point you see blood like where the sword would be, but you can't see because it's so deep into the stone. Well, did I say blood? I apologize. I meant oil.
I knew it. She's a robot.
You didn't commit to anything.
And she looks down and says, "Don't you get it? Too late. You can destroy this body. I've already become a demigod. There are millions of people who already watch my TikTok. There are millions of people who are worshiping me."
Oh my fucking god.
Don't think that's how that works, sweetie. You need a soul.
And
Sorry.
She still
That's
have
so
her phone.
sweet.
yeah, yeah, she has it. And Adam, who will not get up because he's not doing great, but will whisper to Avis, "It doesn't matter if she has a soul or if people are mad at her. If everyone thinks of her, she gets more power. That's what it means to become a god."
Hmm.
Avis, your turn.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need Kaido for this one. Oh, in those videos where they do the like they flip the camera and they're like, "Oh, it's me now."
Yep.
I'm gonna take her TikTok and I'm gonna be like, "And it was me all along, Avis, yeah!"
That's beautiful.
That with one hand. I'm holding Meg with this one, but I can do that with one hand. That's
Okay,
fine.
Kaido, give me a
Okay, good, 'cause
technology
I
roll.
Technology.
Avis,
Alright.
give me a manipulation roll. Let's get this like joint thing going.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I have Technopath.
oh God, manipulation.
Another thing.
Oh,
Ooh.
not
We
great.
use momentum, guys.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
by
too
all.
late. No,
Shit.
you already got that botch.
I have a Technopath that didn't work. The specialty thing.
Technopath. What Technopath really means? We're in storyteller says it's not that it gives you bonuses. What it does is, if you use Technopath like any other skill, you get bonuses then. And
Okay.
there actually might be a thing where you can't bosh. No, it means you get double the momentum or something.
Okay.
Do they get an enhancement for this because I casted Herald of Victory?
Wait,
Enhancements only matter if you need at least one success for enhancement to take effect.
Okay.
can I use one of my things? I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, which one?
No masters.
Ooh,
The legend.
Oh,
That sounds so dope. What does that do?
I'm gonna strip her of all her authority.
That's awesome. Social authority. Strict.
Express any positive attitude or bonds that any other character with a long range influence lose. So I would have you roll on that because technically no masters is authority, whereas like she doesn't have authority over people. Essentially what she's doing is like the whole like no press is bad press thing. Like people fucking hate her right now because she stabbed a dog. Like, but because there are so many people who are like constantly thinking about her, constantly talk about, she's getting so many likes, so many like retweets. So yeah, I would have you roll to see if you can convert it into a different thing, especially because like at this point she is one tier higher than you all right now.
Does that mean I can help her because I'm in the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. However that
What
helps you.
what would that one be?
So usually I go occult. I don't think this is occult. Let's go leadership. Leadership presence. Yeah. I like that.
I have
Leadership and presence. Okay, I think I sent them both.
Oh dang. Your leadership is on
Can't
fire.
see what I rolled. So.
You rolled an 8, a 10, a 9, and a 9.
Wow.
Nice.
So you attempt to slow down and you're like trying to use your powers like through TikTok, which is a little weird, but it's still like something you can do. And she looks at you and her smile turns into somewhat of a frown. And she's like, you only bought yourself time. Unless you stop it completely, there will be seeds. And from those seeds, not this body, the AI that can be downloaded into many bodies, will become demigods.
Oh shit.
And then Adam's like, hey, Hafiz, why do math books look so sad?
God damn it, Adam.
I don't know.
Because of
I'm just
all
gonna
this
like
prop-
take, cover the mouth and slowly crush it.
because of all this.
You have so many problems. You're a magazine because you have a subscription.
Ahanu, you've shredded the legs. Are you moving up?
Yeah, so I rolled my resolve and failed. So
okay.
I'm just gonna like continue. I'm dismembering him. I think I might try to rip his leg off and beat his head in with it or something. I might just try and eat his head. Yeah, I'll try and
Who
eat
knows?
his head.
Okay, then I will assume that you are taking care of Adam, is what's happening.
In the best way possible.
Kaito.
I am probably gonna whip out the handy dandy airport bottle of water that I have and just start waterboarding my daughter, and, you know, so she's stable.
So in the honest display of paternal affection, Kaito stabs his daughter and then starts waterboarding the shit out of her.
You don't know us. I'll be like, I love you, baby. You're gonna make it. It's okay. We're gonna get through this. I have like a t-shirt flap over her or something. It's all right. Just breathe. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Ruben.
I'm gonna continue my onslaught and just. I think me and Skip are of the same mind, just pure rage, and I'm gonna cut into her. I'm gonna try to sever the head from the body.
Gotcha. That is pretty easily done. And between you two, you start dismembering this android limb by limb, part by parts. The sparks are kind of annoying. You gotta like get those out of the way.
Is she still aware? Is she still alive? quote unquote.
The way she made it seem that it was not necessarily this particular body, but the AI that inhabited this body, the AI that is, in a server somewhere and can be easily disseminated, moved.
But the immediate threat, her immediate threat is
No,
gone.
that's gone.
I'm just gonna spend some time shredding her to bits.
So everyone sees Skip with Fang and Ruben in his new death form, just slashing the shit out of this robot girl.
For once, Avis is just gonna be like, I'm gonna stand back.
Leave something for me to hack.
After about 10 minutes, there's not much left. Meg is unconscious but stable.
And what's Adam doing right now? Is Adam done?
Adam is. There are remnants of Adam. There are bits.
Was Adam human? Was he a robot?
Adam was human.
Okay, then Adam is currently being digested.
Great. So everyone's down.
Yeah.
Skip is catching his breath and goes, "Hey guys! Well, how'd the stone get across the river? He skipped."
God.
Skip.
Adam would have liked that one.
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
My stomach gurgles.
And so you make your way out and back home. And we'll do a short time skip. Thanks to Avis's use of her legend, she was able to slow down the actual ascension to demigod. Based on the estimates by some learned people, particularly Blanche, you do have a few years before she's able to catch up. Whereas had you not spent that legend, it would have been immediate robots taking over. Blanche thinks it is important that you sever your employment. While she loves you all and thinks you did the best, you did kill her son.
Fair.
That'll put a damper on
Come
things.
Police report
Right.
said it was our fault, is all I have to say.
Just like you track your child, Blanche tracked the shit out of. Adam was not able to do things on his own.
So what you're saying is she had a subdermal tracking device on him, and so when I walk in the door, she's like, "You're not my son."
Are you the werewolf? Okay, I see what happened
Right.
here. I'm not going to ask questions, but yeah.
If you want the tracker back, I mean, you can wait another 7 hours or so.
If we explain to Blanche what went down, is she willing to, not be hostile toward us?
I mean, she's not hostile now.
She must know her son if she was tracking him. I mean, I know Meg.
She is not hostile now. She may be willing to work with you all if you talk her down. But as of now, she's not super thrilled to be working with the people who ate her son.
Ruben, give her the jewelry, man.
Let Ruben talk her down.
Right?
Yeah, I would like to talk her down and then also present her with a beautiful necklace from our nondescript visit to Okinawa.
I'm
sorry my friend ate your son. Here is a necklace.
Based on the time we have left, give me an empathy presence roll, I think. Yeah, you gotta be there.
Oh.
She's
We're
just
fired.
not. yeah, like she's like, I don't hate you. I'm sure he did some dumb shit. He was a dumbass, but that dumbass was still my son. So I wish you all the best, and have a good day.
This is still for you, Blanche. Thank you for all your time.
She takes it, says thank you, and like drops it in the trash.
Fair. Fair.
And as you're leaving, she's like, by the way, if what you say is true about this AI becoming a demigod, then I suggest you all ascend in power very quickly yourselves. We don't need AI demigods. Haven't you seen any of these movies? Like, that's not going to end well for any of us.
Truth.
Avis, you slow this down. Maybe Shiva can teach you some things.
I have to meditate on it.
And I think that's where we'll call it a night.
As we walk out, I'm like, you guys think you've got it bad. Every time I fart, I pass a pun.
Rough.
Watch what you eat. You all need to really keep me from eating comedians from now on.
Do they taste funny?
They do. Good job. Good job.
I don't know who I am anymore.
You're becoming Adam.
Become as Adam.
Become as Adam. So I hope you all enjoyed tonight's session. Next week is the last of the hero session.
Nice.
At which point we'll be transitioning into demigods, which is going to get fucking crazy.
Looking forward to it.
So like I said, hope everyone have fun. I think it is past midnight Eastern time, so we will bid you all adieu until next week. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you then.